What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C. In this particular video, y'all, I'm actually going to be reviewing and recapping, the response of, Erica Mena and her bullshits versus Shad Moss. And shout out to my YouTube fam. And if you're not a part of my YouTube fam, don't forget to sit there and subscribe and like and share this video, y'all. And since I'm doing this video more so besides the Tiki44, one of my YouTube fam part over here, I may put a link down the video that inspired me when it was minding her business. Shout out to you, sis. You got over 500 views, and they're gonna just go review stubbies. There's a difference, okay? And it's gonna keep going higher. And also shout out to D Miss that he's also has made 4,000 subbies. Keep it up, brother. Just gonna keep growing more and more. And so, since we got, sorry, I know I just smacked. We have Love and Hip Hop New York is returning, right? And coincidence, remember, she retired. But remember, I think honestly she would have not left that show if her and Bow Wow's, I'm sorry, my bad, Shad Moss and her was still fucking together. I'm sorry, the camera shake, y'all. I got a little screw right here. I can't find the motherfucker. So no, y'all, it's not your shit. It's mine. That's shaking. Anyways, one of her tweets was like, "Erica Sin will always be classic. Thank you for all loving that." It's like this. Like, girl, it seemed like you are trying to get back on Love and Hip Hop. You know, York will realize it's a mistake, but instead of admitting, just like Moment, can I get a shot? Can I get back on the payment plan? That's what she's known for, is her mouth, and not obviously for good things all the time for some folks, because we all know she can't sing worth a damn shit. And then on top of that, now all of a sudden, it seemed like one of those situations, and I'm sorry, I'm looking down, y'all. I'm trying to find the tweets where she's trying to imply like he is, so work with me, y'all. Work with me. I want to actually go word per word what the fuck she says. And the thing is, it's like, when she left the show, she left where she couldn't be on the stage, and all them bitches were beneath and below her, and she was going to move forward and grow as a person. So how is this moving forward in a person when you're still actually doing the same behavior that actually gained her a spot on that show for a couple of years and made her somewhat relevant, even though I don't think nobody had knew how much she, who she was by that time frame. But that's what brought more attention to her, because of her, spazzing out, whatever, and then trying to say, I'm just trying to change. But it's like, West, what kind of made her stay on the show was the rowdiness, whatever. But it's like, don't be bitter. Allow you collect what's left of those CBS checks. I'm not showing the world who you really are. Be grateful for it. Be careful, ladies. These gay boys are secretly sleeping with your man. Why else would he hire him? Assumptions are dangerous, but y'all are clear. No, I know those are three different tweets. But I'm just saying, when she's talking about she's letting him let the CBS checks and letting him continue to have it. What is he doing? She don't have any children by him. Unfortunately, remember, she had a miscarriage months ago, and that's when they seen the fallout, because Bow thought wasn't he like, oh my bad, Shad Moss thought she was thirsty from, bringing that up, and I think she had the miscarriage prior to 5 months before she had like this paragraph or statement as if it just recently had happened, more currently, but it wasn't the case. So what I'm saying is consider Erica Mena's of history. She has the Medusa effect when she talks. And eventually, over time, it doesn't matter how pretty she is or how many times she shows her titties, whatever. Eventually, that gets sick and tired. You can only live off your looks so much long, or have this bird personality, because there's another damn dumbass bitch that's, that's not even 21 yet, that, will be prevalent. And if all you have, all you have is your word, and all your word is just simply, once you can have your way. I'm like this, like, are you coming after him? As he came after her recently, I know, because of those statements, he was out seen with his baby, his child's mother, whatever, just to be spazzed out. Then remember, she also made some accusations that he was beating her ass. So then I'm thinking, if he was beating her ass, then what the fuck were you with for? Are you that desperate for a check? Because if he was beating yes, what the hell made you an extra session then? Was it that you fought him back or whatever, so he technically wasn't beating your ass because you fought him back, or what the fuck was going on here? Some shit is not adding up, okay? And for her to make accusations, and I think the child's mother said, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but she's saying like, what the hell what is Erica Mena, what the fuck she's talking about? But like I said, Erica Mena is verbally got stuff to work on, and her actions she has something to work on. Like I said, you can be the most beautiful motherfucker on the planet. Okay, but eventually over time, if you have a bad attitude, your prettiness or handsomeness or whatever, okay, or pretty motherfucker ass like AMC Rocky, whatever, pretty Tony, that's what they call them. But I'm just saying is, eventually over time that shit is not going to work and nobody's going to give a fuck. Your looks only last so long, even if you still look the same as you was when you're 20 years old and you somehow found a fountain of youth or death becomes a bullshit and somehow still look the damn same. Nobody going to give a fuck. Even down to, like I said, men, unless they probably break it in and bring in that money, whatever, and somehow, have good lip service, and I won't get into that. But I'm saying is that provide service with P. Guns. Like I said, that's why P. Guns still pulling probably shit. But what I'm saying is that eventually nobody's gonna give a fuck. And if they have another season, how much do y'all want to bet, an invisible ass amount of Monopoly money that she might return if this is 7, or at least make guest appearances, whatever, right? I'm just saying, I don't know for sure, but I'm like, you're doing this, and where is this going? Where is your music career? Lack of. Where did that happen? Once with Rich was going on, if you were that mad talented, even with the right auto-tunes or whatever, what has she really accomplished since she has left the show that we have known, besides hearing her rants through Twitter and Instagram? You know what I'm saying? Because she could have, did a lot of stuff to but like I said, she could still, could have, done something. Does she have, a Molly agent? So I'm just being serious, girl, because I'm saying this, girl. It's only so long that you can sit here and and people are not going to care about what the fuck you have to say. Or eventually be known for as being the bitch instead of, you want to use bitch in a positive or just a neutral area, or instead of being that bitch. Okay, but you nothing but a bitch that, just barks and being hit and fucks all the darn male dogs in the damn neighborhood and sometimes drumps the pillow, then, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole fucking thing is, move on. Don't make it seem like you're one of the females once you break up with the person, or y'all, one of those things, whereas she's still at that stage where, that once you break up with the person or you get mad. Sometimes I can see even saying that to people that you're close to occasionally, that you get mad or you break up or you almost break up or you may get back together, whatever, woo woo. Then you sit here and have that talk where you start explaining about the other person, the shit that, you wasn't going to tell if the person that make you mad, or y'all were to break up, or on the verge of break up, or your first breakup, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But she's telling this to the whole fucking damn world as far as indirectly saying about it, about Jake. Like I said, what's she talking about? She saved the CBS checks. What information does she know? Does she know he's hiding money that he supposed to be claiming on his taxes on his fucking mattress? What the hell is she talking about? Okay? And then sadly, she had a miscarriage, so they don't have any children together. So how is she allowing him to collect the CBS checks? They didn't get married, so if they did get married, it's so quick she wouldn't automatically get any part of the income that he had, would it? So I know she moved out of the basement of his. Didn't they stay in the basement? Not the basement, but the same house that he's been in with his mom, whatever. Like I said, common-wise, it's big enough shit. But I'm just saying, it's just like the way she's talking. It's like as soon as we see the pattern, as soon as she gets mad and has all these fights, she comes after who she is with. We've seen her with Rich. We've seen her on and off again with the Rich situation. We've seen her like how she did Sin, and how the work on they just keep being the same drama shit to get an argument, about fight, whatever, and they just try to hold on. And now we just see this, at least I see with Bow Wow, in terms of my bad, Shad Moss, the same motherfucking damn shit. Are you doing this, like I said, to create buzz? Because you wouldn't have said this shit if y'all broke in a certain amount of time y'all broke up, or is it because it's nothing ain't popping for you? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't think she would have left Love and Hip Hop. Probably would she? Honestly, I don't think she would have if her and Shaq, because I think he didn't want to be in the show, and I think maybe convinced her to be on the show. I don't know. I'm just going by speculation, what I see and what I think. based on that. So it's the same thing with, you know, with that story. Like, girl, please. Please. Like I said, eventually... Like I said, the beauty only runs so long and people don't realize it. Even the handsomeness runs so long, because even with dudes, I mean, especially you got the thing with age and everything with the females, but even with dudes, like eventually you don't find you up to do some fuck up shit and you stab somebody in the back. I mean, there's still some females that might accept your ass even doing that shit, females, males, whatever. But at the same time, it's still like, you know, if you got that to run with and you such a negative attitude, you're gonna run off down there everybody or majority of people who had your corner or liked you. Maybe she don't give a fuck, but I mean, it pertains to likeness means that you get them checks and somehow or get more money and blah blah blah, and you want to do, like I said, the thing she's doing. The thing is, like I said, you know how a person leaves and you hear like the mentor, he gay, or his dick was little, or he couldn't fuck worth a damn. You know, one of them things, she couldn't fuck with you know, that type of bullshit. Like his breath stank, you know, he had skid marks, all, you know, all this shit. Yeah. But like I said, y'all, I'll be back later on with Love and Hip Knock New York premiere review and Black Ink Chicago coming back right. But yeah, what are y'all thoughts about this bullshit, y'all? It's like, if she doing more, she want to do speed dating and stuff. They better be careful when she does go back to speed, when she does a speed dating. Person ain't saying right, come on, we got 5 minutes, fuck! Oh, God. Work with her, with the Lord. I'm just Lord. I just can't. Like I said, she wouldn't be so mad if, you know, it didn't end like it did. And like I said, I'm just wondering. I just believe it's a 15% chance she probably might come back to Love and Hip Hop New York, you know, or something, or maybe try to get her own spin off. Who the fuck knows? Whatever. But it's just like, girl, just stop. Whatever. I can, even if he was coming after her, I wouldn't let him get the last word and just let him just like talk to himself, or you know, get mad on Twitter on that way, and just left it alone. But this shit here, it's like, you know, also just last note, with her continue repeating this thing, the right guy or right girl, in her case, right guy or girl, whatever, she might push the right one away. She probably already let the right one get away, like I said, with the someone situation, but I felt like it was turbulent, whatever, and saying, you know, it was, you know, still, what is she, barely 22 now, something? But what I'm saying is, it's like, she might let, you know, because you only get like the right one a couple times, and I mean, she might, you know, I'm just saying, is she act like this and still proceeds to have this anger problem, I'm a bitch, I can snap it any damn minute, blah blah blah, then whatever. So anyway, y'all, have a pleasant weekend, and hugs and love, and I definitely see y'all next week. It's like, girl, whatever.